Hold on.
I keep letting you back in. How can I explain myself?
Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jessibail here, and today I'm back with another hair tutorial for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to be doing some, I forgot what they're called. I have to look it up. I can't remember what they're called. So I probably won't talk you through every single step, just because I'm not like a pro at this, but I'll try my best to inform you on what it is that I'm doing. Some of these parts will be sped up, some of them I'll be talking, so we'll just have to see how it goes. So right now I have my hair split or parted in the first section that I'm going to do. At the bottom, I'm not going to do feed-in braids. I'm just going to do regular cornrows going down this section. And then when I part it again, I'm going to do singlies. I learned this method from, I can't remember her name, but I'll put her name and her video in the description. But she did regular cornrows, braided to your scalp going down, not feed-ins. And then she did a row of singlies just so your hair wouldn't look so flat. And then she did the feed-in at the top. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Like I said, I have my hair sectioned off. I have it oiled and my scalp grease and all that good stuff. And so now we're just going to get into the braiding process, okay? The hair that I'm using is this Shake and Go Organic Lock and Hold braid. It's 26 inches and it is tangle free and it's pre-stretched. So this is what it looks like. And originally it was $3.99, $4, but I only paid $1.99 for 6 packs. So I don't know if this is gonna be like enough hair, because I mean it looks like a pretty good amount of hair on it, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm just sectioning off the first piece of hair that I'm going to use for my first cornrow, and then right here I'm using some Shine Jam, and that's just going to help me. It helps kind of with the parting as well as just keeping that hair in the section that I need it to stay, I guess. So I don't really know how to explain how to do braids or cornrows or whatever, but I'll try to explain it the best way I can. So pretty much all you do is just attach the hair to a piece of the hair that you've already sectioned off, grab it, and then continue to grab the hair on your scalp. I really can't explain how to do this. It's really not something anybody could teach me or explain to me. It's just something I had to pick up and learn. So I do that and then braid it all the way down, and then that's the first step. And so that's what I'm going to be doing, you know, for a while on here. So I don't really feel like I need to talk anymore or tell you any more about that. So just continue to watch me do these cornrows, and then when we do something new, I will come back and talk to you. Just in case anyone was wondering, the reason I do cornrows on the first row is, for one, it's because it's a method that I learned from a girl here on YouTube, and two, it just makes the entire process move like so much smoother and so much faster, because feed-ins are something that I haven't really mastered yet, and it's something I'm really trying to master. So to keep me from getting so frustrated with myself and the process, I just decided to do the easiest thing first and then do the actual style on top.
Explain myself. You said you care for me, said you be there for me, cry for me. Murder on the beat.
Now we're getting ready to do the second row, which is the singlies braids. These are a lot easier than any, well, I don't know, some people may consider these like harder because you don't have anything to really hold on to. It's like you're just attaching it to a single piece of hair and then making sure you keep it as tight on there as you possibly can, and then just braid down. So I personally think singlies are a lot easier, but I don't know, I'm pretty good at cornrows and singlies, so you know, I don't know, it's all in what you're good at and what you like to do. But yes, like I said, we're doing the singlies on the second row, and I just explained how to do those pretty much. You just attach the weave to the piece of hair, and then you do that. It's okay if you mess up on these. These are a lot easier to mess up, like I said, because you have to make sure you have it on there tight to get the what's the word I'm looking for? The results that you're actually looking for. So it's okay if you have to take it out and start over. I think on this one I took it out like 2 times and started over. But you know, just to get it as perfect as you possibly want it, you may have to start over and stop and start over again. But it's okay as long as you like the way it comes out. So I think that's all I have to say about this. I just add the shine jam onto that just to make it easier to attach. With these pieces of hair, I do double them up, like take them apart and then turn them sideways and double them so I can keep the length of the braided hair. But that's pretty much all I do with these, and I don't think there's anything else to say, so just keep watching. Alright, so right here I'm just parting down the middle. This top section is the actual section that I'm going to be doing the feed-in braid. So right here I'm just parting it down the middle in 2 sections. Originally in the other video that I watched, she did a braid going down the middle to help her part and section, but I didn't want to do that because I didn't want it to look like that. So now that I have the section off, I'm just going to be sectioning off the very first braid. And how I start these feed-ins is I braid my hair like 3 times, and then I add pieces of hair as I go. I don't count how much hair I use just because I feel like that makes my experience and process way too difficult for me. So I just add little pieces or smaller pieces first, and then they get bigger as I go, like I said. So I don't really, that's pretty much how to explain how to do feed-ins. Depending on how big or how small you want them, then you start them out however big or small you need them. But since these braids are fairly small or like medium sized, then I didn't really need to use a lot of hair. I feel like feed-ins are a lot easier on yourself, but I mean, it may vary for different people. Some people may feel like it's way too hard on them, but I've only ever tried feed-ins on myself, so I don't really know. But it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I really thought I was going to have to stop and start over and stop and start over, but I did it. It was cool. And once you get the flow of it, I feel like it just, you know, it just becomes way easier. So yeah, that's just this process. And if I need to come back and tell you guys anything else, I will. But I do the same thing literally. I do the same thing literally on each side. So. Feed-ins are pretty much just like a fancier version of a cornrow because they just look a little more natural. Because you start off so small at the top, it kind of looks like you just used your own hair to cornrow. It's a cornrow without the knot at the top, pretty much. And I just thought about that. I just thought about feed-ins being cornrows. They actually are. So I pretty much did 2 rows of cornrows, but 2 different kinds of cornrows. So yeah, just to make that more simple for somebody, feed-ins are literally a fancier version of cornrows. Who knew? So now that we're completely done with the braiding process, I'm going to be taking some foaming or wrapping or setting lotion and just putting it all over the top of my hair and then tying it up so that it'll lay down any flyaways, any stray hairs, anything like that, just to make my hair look really shiny and brand new. So yeah, that's what you see me doing. put my hair in a ponytail, and then tying my hair up. Originally, you should probably have some styling strips, like the little black or white styling strips that, you know, they put on your hair at the hairdresser, but I didn't have them, so I used a really stretchy head wrap that I did have, and it worked all the same. So I just kept that on my head until after I got done dipping my hair. If you don't know what dipping your hair is, it is literally boiling water and dipping your hair in it to straighten the ends. Because this hair is not like Kanekalon braided hair like I would usually use, the ends didn't get as straight as I thought they would, or as straight as I had liked them to. So if you use the Shake and Go Organique, I think that's how you pronounce it, braided hair, just be prepared to braid your hair all the way down to the end if you do want that really straight, you know, braid effect. But I mean, for the most part, it's not super bad. Like, it did, you know, lock the braids in like I want them to. They weren't extra puffy, so everything worked out pretty well. So I really don't have any complaints, but just letting you know, just giving you a heads up, girl. So now I'm just going to be spraying that Fructis Garnier hair stuff that y'all seen in like 5 other videos, just to give my hair a nice smell and to get rid of some frizz, I guess, in the braids. And now you see me taking the head wrap off, and hopefully you can tell the difference, because I can. It really laid down everything and my hair looks really flat. I like these braids a lot. They're like, this braided hair was 26 inches, so I'm just gonna say the braids are 26 inches. I think they came out really nice. This is just the ends of them. This is what I was talking about, how straight they didn't get. So this is the back, and you can kind of pretty much get a feel of how long they are. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button on your way out. And I will see you guys in my next video.